the building itself, the core of the building itself, is about 90 years old, and it was originally a fire department. The fire department was here. They actually moved out sometimes in the 60s, but we were across the street in a two-room jail when it all started, and the city was incorporated. We moved into this building for additional room, and at that point they added on some jail space. Since then, since the beginnings, we've been added on to about 3 additional times. Our jail is not compliant with our current jail standards. On extreme nights, we've had to house prisoners out in our Sally Port area. Halloween, a couple busy Halloween nights, we actually had to post a couple of officers out there, put some chairs out there, and just house them in our garage. We're not compliant with 3ADA standards. The front entrance, the side, all the entrances in the building are ADA compliant. We have to abide by certain standards, but that's just bare minimums. So you can get in the building, but you can't go certain places. 90 years ago, we didn't have cable, we didn't have TV, we didn't have a lot of the electrical systems that we need now. Those systems require a lot of cables and a lot of feed. And because the department's been added on a couple different times, we have interior walls that used to be exterior walls. And to penetrate those exterior walls, excuse me, are a lot more complicated than one thinks. So
it was a coal boiler, and the reason for bringing you in here is that it's not wet now because we haven't been in rain, but this is the main room where our electricity and our phone lines come in, and again, you can see the evidence on the walls of all the water problems that we have in here. And it concerns me that the same room where our 911 lines enter the building is also the same room where we have to have a dehumidifier permanently stationed.
And so there's just various very, very basic compliances that we're just not meeting. And because of the way that the building has been renovated, it just doesn't make sense financially it doesn't make sense to do those accommodations to this building when we could be buying or building a new one for the same money. That's why City Council, when presented with the different studies done in 1995, a study done in the year 2000, and then a study done in 2010, all point towards it's more financially responsible to build new than to renovate this building. So if you're looking out from the outside, it looks like a nice building. It's construction of brick. That stands the test of time. But once you get inside, that's when you see the deficiencies, and that's when you see the layout and how this, the problems with the buildings from the inside. So if anyone is interested in getting a tour, please give us a call and we'll set something.